You're a queen. You're ambitious, you're smart, and you've been grinding. You've got the vision, you've got the work ethic, and you're building a life on your own terms. But let's get real for a second. There's a disconnect. You carry yourself like a boss, you shut down anyone who disrespects you, and you know your worth in the boardroom. But when it comes to your bank account, it doesn't always feel like your outside matches your inside. You feel a quiet anxiety when your paycheck hits. You've got dreams of legacy and generational wealth, but you're still living paycheck to paycheck, or worse, stressing over a credit card bill. And the truth is, this disconnect isn't because you're lazy or you don't know enough. It's because you haven't fully embraced the most powerful tool you have for financial freedom, an unfuckwithable money mindset. Today, we're changing that. We're breaking down the 10 money mindsets of the woman who doesn't just make money, she owns it. Let's get into it. Before we can fix something, we have to name it. And the problem is this. Many of us have been conditioned to pay what I call the good girl tax. This isn't a literal tax, but a silent, psychological one that costs you money every single day. It's the voice in your head that tells you to be humble, to not be too aggressive, to be grateful for what you have. This mindset has its roots deep in societal expectations, especially for women from underrepresented backgrounds. We're taught that our value is in our hard work and our ability to take care of others, not in our ability to demand and receive what we're owed. Think about it. That lowball offer you accepted for a new job. The client you worked with for free because you felt bad for them. The family member who needs a loan they'll never pay back. The friend who always asks you to split a dinner bill evenly, even though you just had a salad. Each of these is a small payment toward the good girl tax. You're trading your financial stability for the comfort of not making waves. You're prioritizing being liked over being rich. And in 2025, with inflation, rising housing costs, and the economic landscape as it is, you simply cannot afford to keep paying that tax. It's time to realize that your kindness and generosity are not liabilities. They are strengths. But you have to direct them from a place of power, not scarcity. And that starts with a fundamental shift in how you think. The unfuckwithable woman doesn't just save money. She has a philosophy around money. Here are 10 of her core money mindsets. First, scarcity versus abundance. The broke mindset says, I can't afford that. The wealthy mindset asks, how can I afford that? It's a pivot from a fixed belief to a problem-solving question. Second, I deserve it. This isn't about being entitled. It's about understanding that your skills, your time, and your energy are valuable. You aren't lucky to be paid well. You are earning it. Third, debt is a tool, not a trap. Broke people use debt to buy things they don't need to impress people they don't like. Unfuckwithable women use strategic debt, like a small business loan or a mortgage, to build assets and leverage wealth. They understand that not all debt is created equal. Fourth, my money works for me. You are not a human ATM for your family and friends. Your money's primary job is to grow and protect your future. That means it goes into investments, savings, and assets before it goes into anyone else's pockets. Fifth, I am the CEO of my life. You wouldn't let a client dictate your entire business strategy, so why let your emotions or other people's opinions dictate your finances? You make the final call on every dollar. Sixth, I don't need permission. You don't need a man, a boss, or a partner's approval to start investing, save for a down payment, or start that side hustle. You are your own permission slip. Seventh, money is a game, and I'm a player. This mindset removes the emotional charge from money. It's a game with rules you can learn and strategies you can master. You don't have to be a genius to win. You just have to play. Eighth, I talk about money. The unfuckwithable woman doesn't see money as a taboo topic. She negotiates, she asks her friends about their salaries, and she openly discusses her financial goals. Transparency is a tool for empowerment. Ninth, my future self is my priority. When you're making a financial decision, you ask, what would my 40-year-old self want me to do right now? This creates a powerful vision that keeps you from making impulsive, short-term mistakes. And 10th, my time is more valuable than my money. You stop trading your time for small amounts of money. You don't drive across town for a small discount. You don't spend hours on a project that doesn't pay your worth. You focus on high-impact, high-income activities. These aren't just ideas. Mindset is the engine, but actions are the wheels. Here are 3 things you can do this week to put these mindsets into practice. First, the 2-day money detox. For 2 full days, I want you to track every single penny you spend, no matter how small. A coffee, a bus fare, a late-night Uber, write it down. At the end of day 2, look at the list. I guarantee you'll find payments to the good girl tax or emotional purchases. This exercise builds awareness and is the first step to taking back control. Next, the 30-minute financial audit. Set aside 30 minutes. Log into your bank account, your credit card statements, and any investment apps you have. Look at your recurring subscriptions and cancel what you don't use. Look at your debt and make a plan to pay down the highest interest debt first. Look at your savings and set up an automatic transfer for next month. Do this once a month. No excuses. And finally, the price check exercise. Go to LinkedIn, Glassdoor, or even a local job board. Look up the market rate for your job title and years of experience. Then, I want you to add 10% to that number. That is your new benchmark. When a new opportunity comes, you will not accept anything below that number. If you're a freelancer, do the same with your hourly or project rates. You're not guessing anymore. You're operating on data. These aren't complicated. They're just uncomfortable at first. But a little discomfort now is a small price to pay for a life of freedom later. Building an unfuckwithable money mindset isn't a one-and-done deal. It's a practice. It's about building new habits that override decades of conditioning. Here's how you make it stick. First, the money date. Once a month, you have a non-negotiable date with your money. No distractions. You're reviewing your budget, checking your investments, and setting new goals. Treat this meeting with the same respect you'd give a meeting with your dream mentor. Second, the financial posse. Surround yourself with women who are also serious about their money. Share your goals, celebrate wins, and hold each other accountable. Your community will push you to a higher standard and make you feel less alone in this journey. Third, the future vision board. This isn't just for dream homes and luxury bags. Put tangible financial goals on it. A specific number in your savings account. A picture of a property you want to own. This makes the abstract idea of wealth feel real and keeps you motivated on the days when it feels hard. Remember, you are building a legacy, not just for yourself, but for every queen that comes after you. This isn't just about financial freedom. It's about a new kind of power. The power to say no without guilt, to say yes without worry, and to build a life that is truly, unapologetically yours. So, here's my challenge to you. Pick one of the 10 mindsets we talked about and focus on it for the next 7 days. Just one. Let it guide every financial decision you make. And I want you to come back to this video and tell me which mindset you chose and what difference it made. Your journey to becoming an unfuckwithable woman in every single area of your life, including your finances, starts right now. Don't let your past condition your future. It's time to build the kind of wealth that can't be shaken, the kind that you deserve. Until next time, stay sharp, stay strategic, and keep playing the cold game.